the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
This is Akin, aka Jack is the Truth. I'm delighted to be joined here by the White Rhino, Mr. Dave Allen. How you doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm really good. I should have introduced you as marketing mogul. I reference that because I followed your journey from when you first came into notoriety, calling out Dillian Whyte, and now here we are with you possibly headlining your own show April 20th versus Lucas Brown. How does all this feel?
Well, it's a bit of a mad one, really. You know, Dillian Whyte was 2.5 years ago. But you got to think I was a pro for 4 years before that, so it was 4 years of grinding away small hall shows, a lot of time out the ring, certain issues, and the last 2.5 years have been mad. You know, obviously I've had 4 defeats in that time. I've also had 8 wins. I've also had a draw. But like you say, it's just a case of I've not set the world alight in the ring, but like you say, marketing mogul, whatever you want to call it. You know, I'm just blessed and lucky to be in the position that I'm in. You know, and I think I can fight a bit as well.
Definitely can fight a bit. I started doing this, talking to a lot of prospects coming up. I went to the IQ gym, speaking to people about how difficult it is to sell tickets, etc. And almost to a point, everyone used you as a reference on how to exploit social media to gain that sort of notoriety. Have you ever thought about putting on lessons, taking on boxers under your wing to show them how to do this?
It's very difficult because I'm me, and there can only be one of me, and obviously there's a lot of boxers out there with a lot of personality, a lot of good story and whatever else, but I can never tell anyone else to be me because I'm me and no one else can be me. And that's the thing that's worked, I think, because all I have been is me. I've just been myself, and I'm a very eccentric character at the best of times. So I couldn't tell anyone else how to do it because it wouldn't be them. You know, you got to find your own little niche in life, and I was lucky enough to find mine. You know, so that's all it's a case of.
So Lucas Brown, why have you embarked on that challenge? Was this something that was presented to you? I know you've been calling him out for a while. Why Lucas Brown at this stage of your career?
He's a former world champion, but he's definitely on the slide, and it's a very winnable fight. You know, I think it puts me in the top 15, 20 in the world maybe. And this is I don't want to say the easiest route. I'm not looking for the easiest route, but it's the most direct route and the most winnable route. And I can beat Lucas Brown at this stage, and that's what it's all about. You know, it's the right fight at the right time, I believe.
With all the heavyweights seem to be scattered all over the world. Tyson Fury signed with ESPN. Joshua's fighting on Dazn. Deontay Wilder is obviously over in America. Dillian Whyte is talking to people in what's called. Do you think there is a gap for that next UK heavyweight that we can all follow, that we all try to get behind? Or do you have plans to fight in America at some stage?
You know, it's a case of I'm not the best heavyweight in the world. If you go by box track, I'm the 37. I'm the 8th best in Britain, but it's something different. You know, you follow Anthony Joshua because he's a great boxer. You follow Tyson Fury for the same reason. You follow me because you're gonna have a good laugh. You're gonna have a good night, and you know, it's like following one of your mates. You know, I'm essentially 27 today. I'm your average 27-year-old that's just happened to find something that he's good at and able to have a little bit of fun with it. So following me is different from following most of the boxers, because you follow them because they're going to be world champion one day. You follow me because it's like your mates getting in the ring and having a do, you know. And luckily I've done all right with it as well.
Okay, so realistically, looking at the landscape of what we currently have, we have prospects like Dubois coming up. There's Fabio Wardley who has had a few impressive showings on matchroom cards. Do you hope to mix it with those people someday? Do you think you're further ahead? Is that your ambition, or what kind of realistic splash are you trying to make within the heavyweights?
I'm not saying that I'm any better than them. I'm just saying I'm probably a little bit further along due to being older. I've been around a little bit longer. If I beat Lucas Brown, he puts me in the top 15, 20 in the world. I'm not standing here saying that I'd beat Joshua or Fury or Wilder one day because I'm big enough or good enough. I don't know, you know, I don't want to bring myself down, but at the same time I've got to be honest with myself. I think I can be involved in some really exciting fights at a high level. You know, the Chisora fight I think could be a great fight for me. Not that I'm calling Derek Chisora out, but I think the likes of Chisora stylistically I think I can mix it with some of the fighters. Anyone outside the top 10, I'm going to give you all the trouble in the world. I think, fully in shape, and then, you know, after the Brown fight, hopefully win it in good style, and then go from there. You know, you never know what's possible. You know, you've seen fighters like Steve Robinson with half and half records going to be world champions. You know, the improvement you can find, and I've got lots of improvement because I've not really trained throughout my career, so there's a lot of improvement that I can find.
You got a reputation as being able to take a punch. There was a clamour to see you against Daniel Dubois. He's obviously doing really well, knocking people out, etc. But they don't feel that he's been in there with anybody that can really show him a different look. That has the potential of a pay-per-view, in my opinion. What do you think about that fight?
I'm a Daniel Dubois fan. I think he's really good. When I was 21, if I had boxed him when I was 21 and him now, I would have probably not lasted 30 seconds. But it's difficult. I found Sky Fights on BT. Whether it's plausible, I'm not sure. At this point in time, you know, I would fancy myself to win that fight. I really honestly do. People would say different. I think he's very good. I think he's a long way from the finished article. Hopefully the fight with Nathan Gorman comes off. That's a massive fight. But yeah, you know, I want to beat Lucas Brown, and I want to look beyond domestic level. I want to look at the biggest fights possible. And I want to be involved in the biggest nights I can. But at the same time, I'll fight anybody really. You know, at the right time for the right money and stuff. I finally realised now at 27, when you have your own house, you realise, you know what, money's quite important eventually. So I've realised that now. So I've got to do what's best for me.
Okay, well then, I really appreciate you talking to the Boxing Voice. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Just hello to everybody. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day.
I appreciate your time. All the best on April the 20th.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.